You first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with multicolored trim, fighting out of Tukumrus in South Africa. He weighed in at a ready 138 3/4 pounds with a fine record of 38 wins, 2 losses. He has 29 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former South African and WBC international champion, now rated the IBF #2 contender, introducing Jan Piet Bergman. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the red corner, this 12-round championship bout, wearing red trunks with white and black trim, fighting out of and representing his hometown of Brooklyn, New York. He weighed in at 138 1/2 pounds. His record is undefeated at 21 wins, no losses, 1 no contest with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the IBF interim champion and the #1 ranked IBF junior welterweight, introducing the undefeated Zab Judah. Once again, a referee in charge, Steve Smoger, now to give instructions. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for this vacant title.
All right, gentlemen, you were giving you instructions in the way, and I want you to obey my commands at all times, respect the bell at all times, and above all, protect yourself at all times. These are a little high, Jan.
These are high over
yes,
here.
Yes, yes. That is a lawful shot from the red up. Lawful blow right there.
Over soon, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You know about that.
That's a lawful shot.
It's gonna be over soon, don't worry about it.
Okay, it's a lawful shot. Yes, sir, Lou. All right. All safe, Howard? Okay, thank you.
Lou Duva getting right into the mix there with referee Steve Smoger concerning the height of the trunks of Jan Bergman. As you could hear in the background, Brooklyn well represented. That might just be Judah's family. Zab Judah, by his account, he's lost just 1 round his entire pro career. The 8th against Mickey Ward when he took a good body shot. Otherwise, he's seldom been threatened. Jan Bergman, can he catch Judah with his chief weapon, the left hook? Some feel the most prolific in this division. But Judah, exceptional speed, punching power. You'll see lots of movement. But unlike most slick boxers, very aggressive. Bobby, how does Bergman deal with Judah's speed and overall slickness?
Well, you know, he has the height and he has the reach. He's got a little bit of speed of his own. It's not blinding difference here, but the height and that reach are going to be important. It's very important for that jab. If he can set the jab up, be accurate with it, make it a stiff jab, he can set up the combinations and he can keep this fight at the range he wants.
Right now, Zab is hot dogging a little bit. I mean, it's almost like Pernell Whitaker used to. He just plays with him. He's got such great reflexes. He can do that, but it's not getting any points.
The elusive Judah said the big difference in this fight will be defense. He said the D will throw Bergman off, just stand in front of him, make a miss, then catch him before he warms up. But he does have respect for the South African. While he did say hit him with a big shot and he'll take off, he added, but don't get me wrong, he's a good boxer.
Well, he certainly made him miss enough.
Costizu, who beat Jan Bergman, said Bergman is tough and smart. Zab is young and hasn't fought anyone yet. There's a leaping knockdown, goes Bergman.
Judah's so quick that I don't think Bergman saw the punches that hit him.
5, 6,
First knockdown, first round. Flash knockdown, Bergman up rather quickly.
I think that was more of a trip going down. He did get hit, no question about it. Several punches, but he got it just in.
Judah pouring it on, trying to end it here in the first round.
Push him off, that's it.
He has 9 first-round knockouts, including the last 2.
Judah's very quick. That right hook is landing right on the jawline. He's not missing with many of them.
Boy, has he got a killer instinct.
Ooh. Oh, what a gut! You can hear it all the way on the back row, and Bergman down for the second time. There's no 3 knockdown rule.
That was a crisp, straight left hand, left cross to the temple, and Bergman straight to his knees.
He comes running right after him. He runs into a left by Bergman. Bergman just trying to stay out of the way, and he is just flailing away like a wild man.
Bergman took his shot. Boy, he took 2 thunderous punches, but they missed. It did more harm to him than good.
40 seconds to survive for Bergman, who's already been down twice. Judah just teeing off.
Right now, he's trying to get his head together and block the shot, but what he really needs to do is just hold for a few seconds, get some rest.
Bergman, a human punching bag for Zab Judah.
Oh, Zab Judah better take it easy. He's expending half his gas tank here in the first round. Boy, he's just going at it.
Bergman on the retreat, trying to get his legs under him.
Step.
He looks dazed.
Yeah, well, he probably has made it to the end of this round by luck.
Bell.
This is just a matter of time, as it appears.
All right, that was his best round. Give me the water. Give me the tongue. Spit down.
Well, that was certainly an exhibit of his skill.
Yani je moet Jan aan lijn slaan, Blas.
How we doing, Jan?
Okay.
We're going to take a look at the first knockdown. He's a little off balance, but that right hook, you see a knee wobble, and he's sort of being chased. There's more of a trip there than a clean knockdown. He got wobbled. We'll take an overhead look. He got hit with a good right hook right there. You see the legs buckle, and his legs are not under him very well. He's retreating, and there is a slip. That's actually not a clean knockdown at all. But the second one appeared to be a whole lot better. It's a nice straight left hand right on top of the temple, and almost a hit after the knockdown. He just got that hit clean to the temple, and down he went.
Judah hit it right on the button. He told us he has to get in close, not to allow Bergman to run. Bergman has the reach and has the advantage of the outside. He said, I'll get in his chest, and that's pretty much what he has done. And Jan Bergman being urged on in his corner by former welterweight contender Harold Volbrecht. You may remember that name. Once lost to Mark Breland, ironically, also from Brooklyn.
And the Pepino Cuevas, who's a very good Mexican fighter before Chavez came along.
Those were two title fights for Volbrecht. And now Zab Judah going for his first world title here.
Ooh,
Nice left hook. And you know, right now, you wonder just how much energy he spent in the first round. I'm sure he didn't spend too much, but not really working too much to see if the challengers, well, they're both challengers actually, but to see if Bergman is still hurt. You're supposed to jump on him and test him, Steve.
Yeah, this is for the vacant IBF junior welterweight title. The interim champion is Zab Judah, the southpaw, now on the right of your screen.
Well, with Zab, looks like he's got a whole ocean of self-confidence. I mean, he looks like he's just taking his time. He doesn't need to jump on him. He'll just work his way till he finds him again.
The round's almost half over, and he hasn't really done anything.
No, not even thrown anything hard.
Why do you think, Bobby, that Judah, after that great success, knocking him down 2 times in the first round, didn't just close the gap and jump right on Bergman?
You know, there's a number of different things that could be going through his head. He could realize,
Zab Judah is down for the first time in his career. He just walked right into one.
as I was about to say, he could be rethinking things and considering his opponent's a little tougher than he thought. And he was thinking about something and walked into that hook.
And walk into it he did. He got up pretty fast. He didn't take any time on the canvas, but hey, it changes things in his mind. It ain't gonna be such an easy night.
We advertised the prolific left hook of Jan Bergman, and Zab Judah met it up close. About 50 seconds to go in round 2. Zab Judah tasting the canvas for the first time in his career.
Not a bad left hook right hand. Bergman starting to find the range a little bit. Zab not near as effective as he was in the first round. Not able to come through those long range arms, but he's setting it up with a reasonable jab is Bergman.
Judah is now toying with Bergman despite the fact that he was knocked down. Oh, a good right uppercut by Judah. And now he jumps right on the South African again. Judah's got it all back. All kinds of energy. Pounding to the body with the left. Reaching up high with the right, but missing. Good recovery here by Zab Judah after the flash knockdown. And shows the elusive defense as well as the bell sounds. Boy.
Sit down. Listen to me. Listen to me. Let's put your hands down. And listen to me. Don't play with this kid. You understand me? Give me the water. Give me the water. Don't play with this kid down. Give me the water. Give me the water. Here. All right, listen to me. Breathe. 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 Take some water. Let's go.
All right, Zab.
No problem.
Let's go. Don't play with this kid. You understand me? I want you to use your jab and take him, baby. Take him. You see, you hit him when you want him, but keep your hands up. He's trying to posh you. He's trying to.
Here we're going to see that left hook. He walks right into it, and Bergman turns it in beautifully, just right on the button, just the way you draw it up. Judah comes back, and he's, you know, you can see he's a little cocky. He throws a nice right uppercut and a left hand right hook. And he follows up and he hurts Bergman. At the end of that round, if the round were a little longer, Bergman might have had some serious trouble.
Well, you know, it was a lucky thing he didn't drop him. Just a lucky thing for Bergman. He didn't drop him. That was a perfect punch and a perfect follow-up. As if somebody turned on the ghost switch on Zab.
Judah's got to be careful not to toy with this guy too much. He has a tendency to do that from time to time, to be too showboaty.
There it was costly.
Absolutely, and that's what they were saying to him in the corner. Boy, round two saw a change in momentum abruptly to Jan Bergman until the final 20 seconds when Judah got it back.
I had the first round 10-7 for Judah, second round 10-8 for Bergman, so he closed the gap right away.
I had them both 10-8 rounds, so they're even on my scorecard. This is a very good fight, except you get the feeling that if Zab wants to turn it on, it's a completely different fight. When he's playing with him, it's one thing, but when he turns it on, he's in command.
Judah's young and slick, very talented, obviously, but what about the experience factor? How much does that play a role here?
Well, you know, it depends on the quality of the experience that Bergman's had. He was in with a guy like Kostya, and he didn't make it to the final bell, so some of his experience was probably costly on both sides. Bergman's primary theme going in was that Judah was underestimating him, just like he underestimated Kostya back in 1996. He said the keys for him will be to pressure Zab Judah and box him. He said Judah doesn't do that very well. Well, that was a beautiful right-hand left hook combination by Bergman. That's what he needs to do, though. He needs to keep those punches at long range, keep the jab in Judah's face, because the jab is big.
That was the best punch landed in the round, and it landed solidly.
Jan Bergman coming on. He said, "You might find me as fast as Judah is. You're going to be surprised," he said to us yesterday.
That was a great body shot. Great body shot by Judah.
Boy, Zab Judah, after coming out blazing in that first round, knocking Bergman down 2 times, getting knocked down himself in the last round. About a minute to go in round 3.
Bergman has found the combination that's starting to work for him. It's a lead right hand followed by a hook. He's hit Judah with it 3 successive times.
And there it went just then again. Well, it didn't land, but it was there. Same thing.
Bergman had surgery on that left hand in December, but he got the doctors okay. Bergman said it's not a factor.
A nice counter overhand left by Judah just now. Rocked Bergman a little bit.
It did rock him. He had a different expression on his face when he went back.
And a different expression in his legs, too.
Yeah, right.
Judah moving forward, pressing the attack. Bergman continues to backpedal. Judah with a left hand there that just grazed Bergman. Bergman missed with that right.
Judah has some heavy hands, boy. It seems like everywhere he punches, he hurts. That body shot just changed things around a little while ago. Now the other shot got his attention, got him running again.
Okay. Spoegheid. Wat is dat? Spoegheid. Spoegheid. Ja. Hou die passen. You gotta keep on moving, okay? Maar jy spring in. Bly agter jou jab, jab, maar skuif na. Moenie instorm vir die right hand nie, okay? Give me water. Give me water.
He's wide open. Wide open for the left hook. You're doing good now. Keep your hands up. Don't give him nothing, though. He's trying to land anything. Right. Every time you hit him, you hurt him, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey. All right? Relax. Breathe and relax. You're in good shape. It's your show. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing.
A slightly slower pace in the last round, round 3. Both fighters maintaining more of a gap at the start of round number 4 here at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. This is for the IBF Junior Welterweight Championship. It has been an intriguing fight to this point.
Well, first round clearly all Judah. Second round, we saw a little more domination by Bergman. Third round was a much closer round. A little bit Judah's way. This should be this round and maybe the next if there is another round. should set the pace where this fight heads.
And as Kostya said, Bergman is smart and tough, and he has the experience factor going against the 22-year-old southpaw, Judah.
You keep getting the impression that if they just turn the juice on Zab and tell him, go ahead and take this guy out, it would be a different round, because he's starting out very cautious, didn't warm up till the end. So jump on him right off the bat, let's see what happens.
Winner has to fight the mandatory Tehran Millette by August 12th. Well, they certainly aren't thinking about that right now. Bergman missing with that overhand right. It's so tough to hit Judah. He's so quick defensively, like right there.
He's got Pernell Whitaker's radar. He just seems to know how to avoid punches, just moving his body a fraction. It's a beautiful thing to see when you got that.
They say he's Sweet Pea with a bigger punch, more offensive-minded. Of course, Pernell Whitaker, 6 world titles in 3 different weight divisions.
Hard to improve on that. Yeah.
He's got a counter punch more. He's got to start getting excited again as Judah. He lets him miss his punches, but then he didn't come back with anything. No good. He's got to come back when he misses.
About a minute to go in round 4.
This will do nothing wrong because Bergman's not trying to fight either.
Oh, there's a left hand followed by a combination to the head by Judah all over Bergman.
And he is in trouble. He butted him. He's looking at him saying, hey, wait a minute. You can't do that. He's tripping over his feet.
Another left hand, straight left by Judah, who's taunting Bergman now.
Bergman's legs, Steve, they don't look like they're under him well. He's not on sturdy legs.
Very wobbly as he backpedals away from Zab Judah. Judah with an uppercut, and he just pummels him to the head. Over him, Steve Smoger, the ref watching closely. Down he goes.
Get over there.
Third knockdown of the fight for Judah.
5,
He may just stay down.
6.
He looks like he doesn't want to get up.
He stretched out there like for an evening of relaxation.
Over.
Well, a statement was made.
And Zab Judah has won his first world championship. He's the IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the world.
Well, he came here to make a statement to win a title and to prove that he's Sweet Pea will come back to life with a punch. Well, he's got my vote. He's got a punch. He can take over.
And the dazed look on the face of Jan Bergman. But the celebration begins over on the Zab Judah side of the ring. And now he parades around the ring with the new belt, gets down on his knees and does some praying. A member of the Jewish faith, Zab Judah, knockout unofficially 250, round 4.
Back up, you guys. Back up.
Zab Judah goes to 22-0, won no contest with 17 knockouts. He put Bergman on the canvas 3 times en route to the victory. Didn't take Judah very long, did it? A world champion at just 22. And he's the 4th member of the 96 Olympic team to win a world title.
See, he's so sneaky. His defense is so good, and what he does is he jumps in with shots. There's a nice uppercut that misses, but he lands a couple of body shots and then turns up, and he hits Bergman with some uppercuts that snap his head, and once he gets him, he just cleans up on him. He's so quick. There's one of the uppercuts that caught him cleaning the jaw, and basically he's just in a passive position, just his hands up, hiding, put his head between his legs. The plane is going to crash, and it did.
And we're going to be seeing a lot more of this young man, Zab Judah, in the near future. He joins David Reed, Floyd Mayweather, and Fernando Vargas as champions who are on that 96 Olympic team. Judah was an alternate.
One more look. There's the left uppercut that started the wobbling, got his head a little foggy. And Judah just really teased off on him. He punches right through the gloves, around the gloves, non-stop barrage until Bergman decides to take a seat and stay there.
Well, he must make his first defense versus #1 contender, mandatory challenger Tehran Millette by August 12th. He wants to stay busy, he told us. Mentioned Hector Camacho Jr. as a possibility. Sets up some very attractive future possibilities for title unification. Shambe Mitchell, of course, Kostya, Randall Bailey. Should be a lot of fun. Fight fans' delights. We're set for the official announcement. Let's get it up to our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 40 seconds in round number 4. Our referee in charge, Steve Smoger, reaches the count of 10. He's the winner by way of knockout, still undefeated. Now the IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the world, and proving true to his nickname, Zab Super Judah.
So the newest member of the Showtime boxing family, Zab Judah, is victorious in emphatic fashion. A 4th round knockout over Jan Bergman. And there he is, Zab Judah, out of Brownsville, Brooklyn, the same neighborhood that produced former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. In fact, he is a protege of Mike Tyson's. Coming up next, our main event, the WBC Super Lightweight Championship. Kostya Tszyu defends his title against number 5 contender Ahmed Santos. Take you into the dressing room of the champion. Kostya Tszyu came over from Russia to Australia in '91 as an amateur. The year he won the world championship, fell in love with the country, and with the former Soviet Union breaking up, he passed on the '92 Olympics in order to settle in Sydney and turn pro. Brought his wife Natasha, his 2 sons, mother, father, and sister to live in Australia. Now an Australian citizen, even speaks with a hint of an Aussie accent. Kostya Tszyu coming up in our main event a little bit later tonight against Ahmed Santos of Mexico. We're set for post-fight reaction now from our opening bout. Let's go to the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco, in the ring.
Very impressive opening. You look just like Sweet Pea, except you got dropped. Like, what happened with us going to the dropping?
I'm gonna tell you right now, yo, he gave me a good fake. He faked it right here through the hook. Caught me. I mean, I understand, but I'm a champion, man. I keep telling people I belong in the pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? I went up against a guy. I got my head right. I got focused, and I went right at him, took him out.
All right, with the magic of television, we're going to show you the knockdown.
Yeah, let me see that.
Well, how you got hit.
How I got hit.
Now let's take it slow. You talk.
Nah, I got hit.
That was a left hook right on the face.
He caught me a little hook. I mean, come on, man. I'm a soldier. I laughed at him. Come on, I mean, look.
Here's your rally at the end of the fight,
Boom,
which caused the end.
Boom, boom,
it's a good body
shot. Boom, 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 boom.
Should be stopped.
I'm not stopping. I'm never going to stop until it's over.
And it should have been stopped, and it was.
Because I'm a hot boy, You know? That's right, baby. We do that thing for real. I want to say peace and love to everybody in Brooklyn. Everywhere. Some people out there, shout out. Everybody to us, shout out. Love y'all. Florida, New Orleans. What up, baby?
All right. We got next time is Lou Duval, who's had so many champions he can't remember them all. Where are we going with this guy? Lou?
Well, I think Shelly and I is going to sit down and look at the map out his career, but we thought we were seeing another Pernell Whitaker down there, even when he got dropped, but he come back up and knocked him out just like a Pernell Whitaker.
You weren't worried a minute when he got dropped. You only stayed down that fraction of a second.
I still was worried about it. Don't worry about that. But
Shelly,
he's a great fighter.
Shelly, is it safe to say this is another big star in the rising?
No doubt. He is a star in every way.
All right, star in every way. Where are you going from here, star in every way?
Zoo, baby. Let's ride, baby. Come on, let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? You the best, I'm the best. Look, y'all let me in the door now. Okay, I reloaded.
Yeah. Irrepressible. An irrepressible new young talent. Let's go back to Steve Albert at ringside.
Thanks very much.
Just spit it right in there. Don't worry about it. Clap your hands. Be sharp. Change your angle. Give him that, hey, come on. And snap your punch.
So you saw the